Would you buy the Cookie Run controller? I was scrolling through the gingerbrave_dev Twitter account and I came across something that I haven't seen in a while, but it really sparked my interest. It was a picture of this bad pleb right here. This is a Cookie Run controller, or more specifically, a Fundian branded controller who did a collab with Cookie Run, and beside the controller is a controller carrier, as well as a phone or tablet stand. Since this is branded with the company Fundian, this controller is Bluetooth so that it can connect to a multitude of devices. That means it doesn't just work for phones and tablets, but it also works for PCs as well. If I'm being honest, I would love to get my hands on one of these, primarily because I'd like to get more used to a controller when gaming. Using a keyboard is very optimal, but sometimes when you're not paying attention, you can definitely lose sight of what keys to press. From the page I found it on, it costs 100,000 won, or around $75 USD, but from what I can see, it's also on sale for 69,000 won, which is only around $50. Would you want to buy the Cookie Run controller? Yes. Yes, I would. What you're seeing right now in this video is 100% real. It's legit. You saw the short that I made of it that I basically just put up at the start of this video, and I actually got all of them. I got the Cookie Run wireless gaming keyboard, which is a mix between a controller and a keyboard. I have the phone and tablet stand, and I even have the small little storage bag that comes with all of it. Getting this was a bit of a hassle, by the way. I tried buying this from the original website that these things were advertised on, which was the website that I mentioned in the short. I instantly got like banned twice, and I don't know why. I tweeted about it and complained, and then some guy said, hey, why not use this little place called like Delivered Courier, or whatever it's called. I think it's what it's called. So I try that. 2 weeks later, these pop up at my door. It's literally magic. It's just straight up magic. But I know you don't want me to just go into all the hassle about me just making a whole banter about like, oh, these things look so cool, because I know you want to see the insides of these things. So we're going to take these things one step at a time, but I'm going to save the big key opponent for last, because right now, let's just take things one step at a time. Let's take a look at some of the accessories first, by first starting off with this thing, which is, surprisingly enough, the heaviest thing, being the Cookie Run phone and tablet stand for desk. And of course, this is a desk right here, obviously wrapped in nice plastic. You can actually see right here how it has everything. It has mobile phone, it's for tablets, it's for an e-reader, and it's for a game console. So this, if you want to, you could, I'm gonna put a Virtual Boy on this, I guess. On the other side, you can see the branding for Cookie Run and also Vention, which I thought it would be Fundian, but surprisingly, I guess not. Sturdy construction, strong stability, 4.7 to 12.9 devices. How do you judge that by decimal? Here's all the small bits on the back, including this little special gingerbread. That's how you know it's a Cookie Run brand right there. Look at that nice reflective little thing on there. Then this thing nice and sealed, so I'm gonna have to open this up somehow. Don't tell YouTube. I'm unboxing some history right here. I don't know how many people actually have this, but this is kind of pretty shocking to own. And you can see the box and all of it's unwrapped, unsiliconed, or whatever the plug you want to wrap this in glory. They have one of these little things right here just to make sure that's nice and contained, that you gotta grab by the arrow and just... There we go, protection. A little bit of a slide review. Ooh, nice and packaged. I don't think there's anything else in here. No, just hollow. And then we have it. The stand, which I will slowly wrap right here. Nice. Oh, that actually looks nice. That's nice value. Oh, actually, if you can see right here, I think there's actually like, yeah, this actually has like some strict rubber material just to keep it nice and sturdy. So if I hook the, oh my, whoa. First of all, look at that. It closes kind of like some sort of like a design palette. Then you open it up and you see a really cool logo of Cookie Run with Gingerbrave and Gumball Cookie looking just straight up swag right there. And you actually have the stand itself that you can raise right here, which obviously you can raise it and you can just set it back down to your liking. And just for example, if I wanted to, you could raise it like this, raise it like that, and if I want, holds the box. Well, that's how you know it works. For a stand, honestly, for the quality, it's actually really good, especially since you can just fold it back up and you can easily put it back in the box. And this is meant to hold phones, which if this is the case, let's do a quick test. I found one of my old phones. It is uncharged. It does not work, because I'm going to be honest, I didn't really pre-plan for this, but let's be honest, it's old enough, so it doesn't matter. But if it's just meant to hold, it's that simple. Has the little lips at the bottom. It can raise easily, and it actually does hold enough weight so it doesn't lower by itself. It's not really a lock thing, so like once it goes up, all you need to do is like press down enough just to have a good amount of force to lower it. See, like that. Though, the weight of it actually isn't going to cause it to be like, you know, falling down. You just need to make sure that you place it gently, put it on there. But if you were to roughly put it on there, Like, it's gonna lower just like that. It'll be a little bit more difficult, but luckily you can adjust this thing, however. Even if you want to, you could adjust it, like, all the way far back there. I don't know why you'd want... Actually, maybe you could if you, like, vent it. It feels like these things can also... Oh, yeah, they can. Wait, but I can't... I was gonna say, maybe, like, if you put it, like, this way, maybe, just to hang it on something, which I think, on technicality, that can work. No, it can't. What am I saying? If this could bend outwards, just so you could, like, put it on, like, some upstand like this, you could actually do some pretty interesting stuff with that. But, unfortunately, this is still what we got, which is still cool. I don't know why I'm saying it's unfortunate. This is still a really cool piece of tech, even though it's not tech at all. It's literally just, you know, it's a phone stand. Like, you really can't get much else. But still, for the design that they put into it, and a bit of the durability, I say some parts feel kind of more flimsy, kind of like around these plastic parts. But still, for what you're getting, not too bad. Number 2, the thing that carries the controller, I guess. This is the Cookie Run multi-storage bag, which at the side, nothing, but at the other side, nothing. At the top, it is another thing created by Vention, and at the bottom, branded again with Cookie Run. Oh, there we go. There we go. This one obviously is the lightest out of any of the packages because it's literally just a bag pouch, but you know what? For what you're getting, this already looks pretty nice. Zip, zip. Now this back is actually openable, which design on this looks pretty sweet, but I want to see how this opens for myself. So we just got to go on the side here. I think just brace to open these. I don't know which side I should open this on. I guess we're going this side. I already like the material on the... Oh, that looks sleek. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. It's fine. Ooh, that looks really cool. I gotta take this out of the little protector case. This looks nice. Slowly take it out and look at that. That looks really cool. Again, it's both Gingerbread and Gumball Cookie on a little gumball like missile rocket thing with the text cookie on it. And oh man, if you could smell this. Ooh, that smells like straight up leather. Over here, oh my gosh, look at that. Even though there's nothing on the back, the little, like, you know how when you zip up something, it has a little thing that you can latch the zip up? It's a little candy cane. That's awesome, and it's like rubbery, so you can bend it a little bit. And if we were to open this up, check this out. What's inside of here? Not much, but it does have a little pouch inside of here that you could store stuff inside of, and also has this little thing, which I don't know if this is meant to stay in there, but I guess it's just meant to retain its shape or something like that. At least just to make it comfortable. It still is really cool, especially if it's meant to hold this Bam Jamboree or whatever you want to call it. This is actually a really nice pouch, and you can probably store your stuff in it or whatever. I do like it. Even though it's small, it does the job done. What? And finally, we have this. This is what you've all been waiting for. The Cookie Run wireless gaming keyboard, which not only does it show the controller on the front, but it shows it on the back with everything you need to know about it. Didn't show the back of this little container box, so here you go. You can see on the side Fundian, because it's Fundian branded, being this controller, and also Cookie Run, because it's Cookie Run collab. Look at all these features. 4 directional keys, X, Y, A, B game button, L1, L2, L3, L4 game buttons, 5 type device Bluetooth pairing, you have 2 clickable joysticks, you have 62 QWERTY keypad, a keypad backlit, touchpad mouse, and it's compatible for iOS, Android, macOS, and Windows. Meaning that this thing, you can use it for your Windows computer, your Mac computer, your iPhone, or your Android phone. I am so sorry, Linux. Info! You know it's premium when it has one of these things on top. Get out of your tomb, and there we go. All in the unwrapped glory of this beautiful, beautiful box. Nothing at the bottom nor top either, but it's time to just open this stuff up, which... How does this work? I think you gotta be a bit rough with it, because there's a little bit of a crease in there. Oh, lordy. It's fine, it's just the box. It's the inside that counts, you know? I am so scared. I am so scared right now. Wait, oh, it's this side. Whoa, oh my lordy, and there's nothing else inside of this box either. It's just all, what is all of this? First of all, you get a ticket, I assume, which, is there like some code on the back of this? Let me check. Yeah, so on the back of this cool little ticket, you actually get a coupon code for 1,000 crystals for Cookie Run Tower of Adventure, which I really like just alone how this looks, because it's in the style of an actual ticket that you would spend to actually get yourselves cookies. And I'm pretty sure there's even a little crease right here that you can rip off, because I think there's a little seam that you can tear, which is cool, but I want to preserve this. This is just so cool. Are you kidding me? It's amazing! And yes, if anyone's wondering, here's how the back of this looks. The actual part that you can rip off actually does contain the code, and you can use this until like 2026, which is relatively a long time. That's about like, you know, more than, maybe a little bit less than a year. But still, this is really fun. Now, of course, you have this, which is basically just how to work the thing, which, I can't read this. Ah, yes, the English side. Here we go. It's just on the back. There's everything that you need to know here because it needs to pair as a Bluetooth thing. There's different sorts of controller modes that you can swap to, like there's DualShock, there's Xbox, there's Nintendo Switch. Man, really? It also works with all these consoles? That's incredible. You have all the key prompts right here, like, you know, mouse ones, backlights, Android home keys. Just, it's really, really cool. This is how you set everything up with keyboard mode. And there's also specifications and mode settings right here. And I can already see this right now, and it looks so plebing cool, I have to be honest. Oh, you have to unwrap, wait, what? How do I do this? Oh, okay, so you unwrap these, I think, and then you pull it back. Yep, oh lordy. How could you even think of that? So I take this out. And also you have the cord, so I'm assuming it's like a charging cord that also comes with a little strap gate. Oh, okay. Nothing goes in this little piece in right here. But you do have this, which I'm assuming is a form of charging cable, considering it has a USB port to a USB-C, and also a little strap-on thing that I'm pretty sure you can attach. And once you do that, you can probably put it like on a... Oh no, my hand can fit. And I've really lost weight. Well, let's take a gander at this thing right now, because I want to open this bad boy up. Oh my gosh. Gotta take a deep breath. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You have the beautiful design of the bear jelly. You have all this coolable, all these awesome aesthetics of gingerbread and gumball cookie right here. With all these like blazing, like, you know, that's a little star jelly, like XP thing right there. Of course, you have A, B, X, and Y. And it actually sounds good. You have the actual control sticks, which they also press, which they move around too. You have like 2 control sticks. You have an actual like gamepad, like cursor, like a, you know, up, down, left, right directional thing. You have select, start. You have actual other buttons that activate, like, what is that, turbo? There's turbo on this? And there's also mode and clear. You can have a turbo, are you kidding me? That's insane. And of course there's LRs, but there's also like back L and Rs. So it's like, you know, front, back, and then fronter, I don't know, like front buttons and also back buttons. That's what I'm trying to say. There's also things down here, which I'm pretty sure this switch activates it on. Oh yeah, it's trying to connect. Let's turn that off for a moment. You have the thing that helps charge it, and I think this is where you put in the strap. And once I turn it around, you see the keyboard portion, where you see a small little touchpad right here, where it says, you know, this section is left click, this section is right click, and then doing this in the middle is scroll, and you have all the keys that you could ever want. Everything is sorted with QWERTY. I could text on this thing if I wanted to, and there's also a little thing up top of here that has small symbols, which I guess swap the mode. So right now, if I want to, it's now in keyboard mode, but if I want to swap back, it's now in gamepad mode. So I could easily swap from one to the other. And of course, there's other buttons that's available right there. Enter, you know, page down, and all this stuff. It's so incredible. I don't even know how to like process this. This is insane. Even though it's on a battery charge, if I were to light this up with the keyboard on, then you can see this beautiful backlight where you see all the keys in better detail. The only reason why I shut off is because it's not charged, which I think I can try and charge this in a little bit right here. I think I can get longer cables for this. It's just the simple USB-C, but just to be sure, I'm gonna see if I can plug this in real quick. Kind of a long cable. I think this is like 2 feet long, I want to assume. Yeah, now on the back it does show orange where it's charging, and if I want to now, I could actually turn this on. Obviously, it would take a little bit of time to actually, you know, set this up. I'm pretty sure it's going to need a little bit more time to juice up because this is kind of easy to pull out. It's a little bit stiff in there, but I think with enough wiggle room, easily take outable. But I really want to test things out with this controller, and I might even make a follow-up video where I play games with this, because the thing is, I really want to showcase off of me playing something with this. Because, you know, it both has the keyboard, I can type, and it also has the gamepad where I can start playing. It just needs time to charge up first, and I would be so down. And of course, I'm probably going to test this out with Tower of Adventures, but for now, I'm just doing a simple unboxing of it just to showcase everything that there is. But my gosh, I am so excited for what I can do with this thing. The last thing I want to do is I want to put up, like, you know, the ultimate setup, you know? So of course, first of all, I need to open this up and then crack this open. and then I can gently but surely place this thing. Maybe the foam thing is just make sure that there's like nothing at the bottom to help it, like, you know, get squashed. The foam is there to like help with weight. And now I can close this off, zip it back up nice and tightly, and please, bam. But now I can set up this nice little stand, boop, boop, and then boop, just put that on there, and now put this on there, and it holds everything together. It has your controller inside of there, has the stand right there, and it actually has the case. And if you want to see the controller, why is that candy cane keep falling off? If you want to see the controller for yourself, bam, right here for your very eyes to witness. I'll even reel it back just so you can see a little bit more of that bottom stand. But oh my gosh, this is insane. I don't even know how else to describe it. This is just like one of the most coolest things I think I've ever owned in regards to like Cookie Run merch. I'm being 100% genuinely honest. So that's that for the video. Probably I'm gonna see if I can like get this thing connected. I don't think it is too hard. I think you just need to like, you know, at the bottom here, you just need to loop it on through there and then tie it. But it should be relatively easy to do. But I'm definitely gonna be doing that. It's just gonna be so cool. And in the future, you're probably going to be seeing me play some games with this, but of course I need to get this thing fully charged, of course. But with that being said, if you enjoy the video, let's put the candy cane right there. If you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Cookie Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the HyperHimes Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and also a link to my, you know, Ko-fi, which is $1 a month, where you can, you know, donate to me if you want, just for support stuff, and there's also exclusive content on there that wouldn't be available on here. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the hype knees. Please show them the camera.